deal with these people. Doctors, dentists, for the rest of their lives, prison guards, people have to deal with them.
Tonight, a major decision made by outgoing Oregon Governor Gov Brown, commuting the death sentences of 17 people to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Good evening. This is Queen 6 News at 10. I'm Elizabeth Din.
And I'm Jeff Gianola. The move by the governor came as a surprise. Let's go to Jamie Seymour, who joins us live with a look at reaction to all this. Jamie?
Jeff and Liz, Governor Brown says as of this move, no one will be on death row in Oregon. And while many are outraged by the decision, the chances are extremely low that any of them would have ever been executed, as the state has not held an execution in 25 years. With just weeks left in office, one of Oregon Governor Gov Brown's final executive orders impacts the cases of more than a dozen of the state's most notorious convicted murderers, and subsequently the victims and their families.
I think that it's important that you always talk to the victims and people that were involved in these crimes. I mean, you just have to. You have to see it from their perspective and how it changed so many lives.
On Tuesday, the governor announced 17 people on Oregon's death row will have their sentences commuted to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Every murder is incredibly devastating to everybody involved, particularly the murder victim's family.
Some of the most notable sentences being commuted include Christian Longo, convicted of murdering his wife and 3 kids in 2002, later captured in Mexico. Another on the list, Gary Haugen, originally sent to prison for killing his girlfriend's mother, but sentenced to death after killing another inmate. He was set to be executed in December of 2011, when then Governor Kitzhaber issued a moratorium on executions just weeks before. While he fought for the right for his execution to move forward, the state Supreme Court ultimately sided with the governor. In a more recent case, the 2008 Woodburn bank bombing, which killed an Oregon state trooper and Woodburn police captain and seriously maiming the Woodburn police chief. Then officer and now retired Sergeant John Mikula, who rushed in after the bombing, tells Coin 6 he's upset with the governor's decision.
There are some human beings that are so bad that they don't even deserve to be on this earth.
In a statement on Twitter announcing the commutations, Governor Brown said, quote, "Justice is not advanced by taking a life, and the state should not be in the business of executing people, even if a terrible crime placed them in prison." The death penalty has had a back-and-forth history for decades, repealed and reinstated multiple times in Oregon since the early 1900s. The governor's executive order takes effect tomorrow. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Jamie Seymour, Coin 6 News.